Good morning, good evening, wherever you are across the nation and around the world. This is Deja Brew, and we are bringing you Thirsty Thursdays, where you can drink up the knowledge, mainly about UFOs and paranormal. Welcome back, Mike. I love having you. You're my favoritist co-host.
Well,
Shh,
thanks for
don't tell the
having me.
girls. Don't tell
Oh,
the girls.
oh yeah, yeah, they don't watch this.
Actually, Jen does. Hey, Jen.
Hi, Jen. Do, 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 do.
I'm just playing.
Yeah, mostly we talk about UFOs and stuff,
Yeah.
but
Today,
yeah, sometimes we switch it up a little bit. You know, we got our heads in the clouds, right?
we got our heads in the clouds today. Yeah.
You know, that's where it all really started for me. You know, I was looking at the clouds. I wasn't out there looking for a UFO. I was
Hmm.
just admiring the pretty clouds, and heck, I'm Skywalker. I mean, I'm up there.
Right.
I'm walking the skies. It's not just because I'm a Star Wars fan. It's because my head is literally in the clouds. And I
Yeah.
swear, I think that's part of the program. You know, when people say, "Hey, man, what's up? Is your head in the clouds or what, bro?" And it's like,
Right.
yeah, they are. You got a problem with
Hmm.
that?
Right.
And you know, it's like sometimes
Yeah.
when I'm looking up in the sky and I'm playing my little game and I'm enjoying God's hand in his art, someone will go, "What you looking at?" Like,
Hmm.
hey, if I was staring off in the bush, would you be like, "What are you looking at?" Like, is it okay to look up? Like, I can look
Yeah.
up, can I? There's plenty of stuff up there, you know. So
Yeah.
I love looking up, and that's where it all started
Me
for
too.
me. You know, since normally we talk about UFOs, I'll kind of start it off like that because that's what it was. It was a beautiful cloud that I was admiring one early evening, and a part of that cloud started to swirl, and it turned into a vortex, and that was the beginning of my UFO obsession. My experience was just looking at the clouds. That's how it
Yeah.
started. So now I will never look at a cloud the same, Kelly.
Exactly. Because you never know what the hell is up there. Just
No.
like those lenticular clouds. I listen, I've homeschooled for 20 years now. And I taught my kids all of the names of the different clouds. Like we covered all kinds space weather, earth science, all these things. And all those different names that they have now for clouds, they were not in existence then. It's like they have to come up with some kind of good scientific name, not necessarily lenticular because I think it was there, but there's a lot of anomalies in the sky that they come up with these names for now to explain them away. You know,
Yeah.
you've got because I mean, the lenticular cloud, it does look very similar to a cloaked
You do.
UFO, but
Yeah.
then there's also cloaked UFOs in the clouds
Right.
that look
Yeah.
very similar to the lenticular clouds. So
Yeah.
you got to pay attention.
Yeah. I believe that they do cloak, in the clouds.
Yeah,
I don't believe every lenticular cloud is a UFO in it,
right,
but I mean, because
right.
there is pareidolia, right? Which
Yeah,
we all pretty much know is making things, mostly it's out of, the clouds. You're finding familiar patterns or objects in the clouds or even rock formations. But what I also learned when I was studying the definition is it's not just the clouds and rocks, it's music and songs. Like people listening to music backwards are hearing certain messages, or if they listen to music in a certain speed, they're getting messages.
Mm-hmm.
Or even if you're maybe you're finding a familiar song in an air conditioner unit or a fan.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
also considered pareidolia, and it's not some disease. It's actually very normal. It's just
Yeah.
what we naturally do. We're looking for patterns and things like
Yeah.
that. So yeah.
I think it's a higher functioning brain that's looking for higher functioning data, you
Yeah,
know?
right.
Yeah. We're just looking further. It's not that there's anything wrong with us.
It's so fun.
It is fun. It really is. Now I do admit that I have a friend, an old friend, who like literally everything she looks at has a face in it. She's always like, look, there's a demon. Look, there's a this, there's a that.
Yeah,
And I'm just like,
right.
come on. Like it's not literally in everything, it's not.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it is in a lot of things. So there's the extreme of it too.
Yeah, right. Too much. They say, too much of anything is not a good thing.
Right,
I've
right,
got a couple of those friends too, but then
right.
also I have a couple of pictures that I like to share with people that
Uh-huh.
it's not a first class EVP. You know what I mean? It's I would expect them to see it right away, and they're like, no, I don't see it. So there's moments where I feel like that friend. And
Right.
we might run into that tonight. I'm just interested to see, because I have a clue. I have a really strong feeling that you have a good eye.
I do.
Yeah, you've kind of proved it to me with what
Mhm.
we've kind of flirted with this a little bit
Mhm.
in our last couple of shows where we got
Okay.
this idea to do this.
Yes.
So I'm hoping that we get some first class paradolias here. We're
Paradolias.
gonna call them first class.
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe a couple of them you can just not say nothing to me and see if I see it first, or a couple of mine see if you don't see it first. And if I have to point it out and you have to point it out, then so be it. But I
Mhm.
wonder if we're going to have some first class paradolas. Get some first class
Right.
paradolas here
First class paradolas.
at your service.
Okay. We're gonna start with some of yours.
Okay. Do 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 do.
Now I'm telling you what, I have had music in my head all day. Okay.
All right. We like these ones that are around the perimeter of those sun rainbows. That's what this one
Yes,
was.
we do. Yes, we do. Let me
You gotta you
see.
gotta watch what goes on around that perimeter of those
Yeah.
now, man. Do you want me to start talking, or
Wow.
should you tell me what you see?
Okay, well, first of all, just to the right of it, down here at the bottom center of the screen, to me, this
Yeah.
looks like a long neck. A dinosaur.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. Never heard that one before.
I mean, he just looks like, he's looking that way. I
I
don't know.
see it. I see Nessie popping her head out of.
Right?
Yeah.
That or maybe it's a monkey's ass with his tail in the air.
Okay.
That's how my
Wow.
mind works. And this over here, this shape actually reminds me, I don't remember what they're called, but there's like I guess is it Japanese or a Chinese? It was like a cartoon and then maybe even a video game was made of it that my older kids used to play, and this reminds me of that character,
Okay. Well, to
which I
me,
think was loosely based on aliens.
oh, okay. So to me, it's screaming like a uh
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Tinkerbell angel. I could see her wings, I could see her
Yeah, yeah,
hairdo,
up there.
I could
Uh-huh.
see her leg. She's got one leg up, her knee
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
and
Here.
yeah, so it looks like
Oh, I
she's sitting
totally
on
see
the
that.
edge.
Yeah.
And it's weird, just to the right of her, it does look like to me like like a scorpion's tail,
Oh, yes.
or some people say it's the mermaid tail of her, but
Oh,
it's
could
to me
be.
it's still a little too far. But I just think it looks pretty neat. It's like a scorpion tail, and you got
Yeah.
your little fairy right there.
Right. And I really love these strange rainbows showing up.
Yeah, of course, we got those beautiful colors once again.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to what I got going on back here.
Yeah. Okay.
So, man, now this one, a lot of people don't really see what I'm seeing here, and it's not a big deal. I'm just having fun. But to me, it looks like we're close up on an elephant eye. You know the wrinkly skin of an elephant?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I see
Not
it.
not a big deal,
Oh, I
but
see it.
you know how the clouds do that sometimes, and it really
Mm-hmm.
just looks like an elephant skin, and looks like we're looking close into his eye socket there.
Yeah. I
But
totally
I
see
thought
that.
that was pretty neat.
That's very neat. Okay.
Man.
Interesting. So, first thought, praying mantis
Ah, okay.
because of this here, right?
Yeah,
That
right.
there.
So, wow, that's a dragon to me, blowing fire out of its mouth. And those two things that you just pointed out
Uh-huh.
were his wings
Uh-huh. I see it.
as
Yeah.
they are kind of tucked under in the
Yep.
motion. You know how they would do that?
Yep. I can
And
totally see that.
and you could see on the top is his head, and his mouth is wide open, and he's shooting out fire straight out of his mouth. And you can even see the little ear, the dragon ear that he has, and his
Hmm.
strong.
Here.
So that's his mouth.
That's
Yeah,
his mouth.
that's
Okay.
his mouth, and he's shooting out the fire.
Right. Okay.
It's
That's pretty wild. That's pretty wild.
yeah, I get dragons quite a lot.
Oh my God. I do
I get
too. I listen, when we had that
mm-hmm,
big eclipse last year, I was filming. I was still filming after the eclipse was over, and I swear to God, I captured 2 dragons flying around up there way high in the sky. I swear. I don't know how to get it put on my computer because my computer doesn't do SD cards,
uh-huh.
and my camera that it's got an SD card in it, so I don't know how to get it from the camera to the computer to show people. But I swear to God, I think I actually recorded 2 dragons up there flying around.
There's something special about dragons.
There
They
is.
they could have very well have been something very real.
And maybe they're coming back. With the veils lifting, maybe that's the kind of stuff we're gonna see again.
Right.
I don't know.
Speaking of
This
dragons,
that reminds me of a dragon.
so yeah, and I'm a little disappointed that the front dragon is kind of cut off. The face looks like
Yeah.
it's cut off, and I don't think that's how the original picture went. But you know how we see things like this, and you could tell that it's a pattern. That's a pattern that's going on in the sky, and that's kind of what was going on here. You could definitely see what I thought was more of a cutesy dragon in this case. The last dragon was more of a serious, I'm fire
Mhm.
breathing, and these are kind
Okay.
of cute little Puff the Magic dragons.
Yeah.
And there's one in the foreground, and there's one in the background there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's cool
tend
that
to.
you know Puff the Magic Dragon.
Oh yeah. Whoo, man. So gosh,
That's
this one's deep. There's a lot to it, but
wow.
the one that jumps out to me. So look, this is how it all started. I got a download to go outside and take some pictures of the corner of the roof of my apartment building in San Leandro. So this little triangle that you see is just the corner of my roof, and
Mhm.
I'm playing off of the sun. You know, here we are again with a beautiful sun halo.
Mhm.
And to me, what jumps out the most is the angel on the left. She's got wings.
Yeah, I see her.
She's got a long
Oh,
dress.
here.
She's got her arms up, like almost like she might be crying, or just like putting on her beautiful white gloves.
Yeah.
Um, there's a bigger object that's dead center, and he's wearing a robe,
This big guy
and
here. Mhm.
yeah, and the sun is directly in the center of his
Yeah.
chest, if you will, and
Yeah.
it's Jesus. It's Jesus. If
Right.
you look, if you look to the left of that sun, you'll see a little circular thing going on right there. That's his robe. That's his arm. That's
Yeah, here.
okay.
This
Yeah,
guy.
it's he's got his arm up on that side that you're circling. But if you go
Right.
to my
And then
left,
here.
a little bit there,
Oh,
there's a
oh, here,
that's
here.
his robe. That's right.
Right. Okay.
That's his other arm. So that's his right
Yeah.
arm, and he's got his left arm is pointing
It's like,
upwards, and
yeah,
he
it's like,
and his robe is doing the same thing. You'll see another circular, you know, if you know that's the baggy robe look.
right. I
Like if you
totally
were to
see that.
hold, yeah, if you were to hold your hand up.
Yeah.
And I've showed this to some other friends, and they actually see some disciples of other angels that are to his left, but they seem to be out of this picture in particular.
Okay.
And this one's a tough one. This one's a tough one. It really is. But um,
I
it's
love that.
beautiful. It's really
Yeah.
beautiful, and I feel Jesus. I feel God. Um,
Yeah.
I feel my sister Heather. I've got a picture that I'll share. I knew I should have added that picture of my sister because there's this picture of my sister Heather at my other sister Chelsea's wedding, and she's in the middle of the floor, and she's wearing this beautiful dress, and she's beautiful. My sister is an angel. Um, God, that looks like her right there. But that's what I see. This one means a lot to me, and like I said, it's a tough one.
Yeah. I think it's interesting that the sun is right in the center where his heart chakra would be.
Yes.
And then this one's here at the navel where like the solar plex or the
Uh,
sacral would
yeah,
be,
that one is
right?
definitely the flare, but it just happens to be there in that picture. Yeah.
Right, right. I just think that's interesting that it's like, you know, to me it just feels like a chakra.
And he's
Like a
got a
chakra.
hood. He's got the hood,
Yeah.
you know, he's got a hood
Yeah, here.
on,
Yeah.
and his face is always just conveniently hidden, just
Yeah.
conveniently.
I love it. That's
Yeah.
a great picture.
Okay, so
That's another rainbow there, isn't it?
it looks like it is another little
Uh-huh.
sun devil, I guess is what they call him. So to me, whales are very special, and this to me looks like an underwater scene of some humpback whales.
Yeah.
I can hear the
Ooh. Yep. Me too. And there are so many times I've looked at the sky and I have felt like I'm looking at a mirror reflection of the water,
yeah,
you
absolutely.
know? And then
Yeah.
there's other times you look at it and you would swear that you're looking at the horizon because everything looks like trees and mountains and stuff. It's so
Yeah,
incredible.
right. Sometimes you see another city off in the horizon, like
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
the,
it's
the
so
buildings.
incredible.
Yeah.
Right. And I totally see the whales in that. And I love the little glint there of the extra light.
They're one of my totems. They're one of my
Are
animals that I
they?
have on my totem. Yeah.
Me too. I love them. I love the whale and the dolphin. Oh, that's totally an eyeball.
See that eyeball?
That's
Yeah.
an eyeball.
That's just a straight up eyeball.
That's straight up an eyeball. That is straight
Yeah.
up God looking at you.
So good. I'm glad we finally got a first class pareidolia there.
Yeah, I actually have a series of those to show you in a moment.
Okay. I
Okay,
guess I did it again. Yeah, I sent it
that's
to you
that one again.
twice.
Yeah, that's
So
okay.
yeah, this is when I really started looking at pictures differently. I was told to look at these pictures in a higher dimension. It was something in my head, something in my mind that told me to go outside and start taking these pictures. And when I went off, obviously this is the corner of an apartment complex that I used to live in San Leandro, and there was a plane that flew by and looks like it left a chemtrail behind. And I don't know if you've ever noticed some of these chemtrails, they leave like shadows of lines behind them. This one has a couple of shadow
Is
lines.
that what that is? That's not
Yeah,
other power lines?
no, those are actually shadows
Oh,
that
wow.
of that chemtrail. That's just what kind of day it was, you know.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know such a thing could happen.
So to me, if you look at this in a higher dimension, like I was told, it
Uh-huh.
looks like the sun hitting a prism and transforming that light. If you think, look at that contrail as a prism, as a light beam, and it
Mhm,
hits the prism, which is the corner of the apartments, that triangle you
mhm,
see there, and then
mhm,
it transfers that one beam into three. Just like there's a famous picture that,
mhm.
once again, I wish I would have shared it to go right alongside this one. There's a famous picture of a light shooting into a prism and it taking that light and shooting it off into three.
Oh, I
And it
like that.
just happens to be sitting symmetrically beautiful within that
Yeah,
the sun halo there too.
yeah. Now, my first take on it, immediately of looking at it, for whatever reason, I thought of a lighthouse.
Oh yeah, yeah. You love your lighthouses.
I do. Lighthouses
Yeah,
call to me.
that is your totem. You put your animal totems on that lighthouse.
That's right. They're all sitting on the top of the lighthouse. Oh, wow. Nice.
So yeah, so wow, 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 wow. So there's a couple of objects. Um, One of them I think looks like the wheel within the wheel. It's the smaller one that's lower, closer
Here.
to my head. Yeah, that one. And that one I
Mhm.
found later. That's not what I was tripping off of originally. I didn't zoom in because of that. I zoomed in because of the object above that. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, but once you do, it's one of those, Kelly, where you can't unsee it.
To me, it looks like a face.
You see it, then you
Yeah,
see
I
it.
mean, it looks like there's a face in the cloud with some kinda big like that Arab kinda hat or something
Oh my
going on.
God! Yeah, you see it.
Yeah, and he's got
So
like a beard.
yeah, you do see it. Okay.
Yeah, it's straight up
Yeah,
a face. Eyeballs, a nose, the mouth, you can see his cheek line.
you hit every single and the funny hat and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a pirate hat
Right, could be.
or I don't want to ruin anything, but I don't want to get all dark, but it almost looked like to me Aleister Crowley's famous hat that he had in
You're
that
right, it does.
picture.
It looks like his crazy ass hat.
Yeah, so I'm not saying that
The
I
face
believe that
doesn't look like
that's
Crawley.
Aleister. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
saying I believe that's Aleister Crowley. I mean, people have their
yeah,
opinions of him, and and
right.
we've never really talked about him together. But
Yeah,
I do have his tarot
yeah.
deck. I have a couple of his
Listen,
tarot decks, okay? But that's just
I
because I love tarot.
well, I don't think that he was actually dark. I think he went rogue a bit, but the things that he was practicing, he was in a group originally called,
The
um,
Golden
the
Dawn,
Golden Dawn, and they were learning the esoteric teachings, the same Gnostic teachings that Jesus learned. So,
right,
it's just forbidden knowledge, so now they make it taboo and make it scary for everybody, so they'll leave it the hell alone.
right. So
And
that's
that's
why
shit.
I don't bring him up too often because I don't want people to get the wrong idea. But
Yeah,
because I manipulate energy, I'm all about energy, and I get it. I
yeah.
understand. You're correct. He went rogue, And here's one of those pictures where I said I saw myself in the clouds.
Right?
This picture in particular of me looking up. Um,
Is
this
that
is a
you?
That's me when I was about 19 years old.
Okay.
I had what I was thinking in that picture is something very, very personal to me, and I'll go ahead and share it. I was thinking of one of my best friends that I actually accidentally killed. Um, I was 17 years old, and I was jumping off of a bridge with a bunch of other friends of mine during the summer. And one of my friends was older than us. His name was Stephen Brent Ferreira. He was 26 years old at the time. I was 17. And we were jumping off this bridge all day and we were having a real fun time. Um, and we were getting ready to go. And Steve said, "Well, I'm going to go jump off one more time." And I did whatever Steve did. I admired him so much. And I said, "Well, I'm gonna jump with you." And for some reason, I looked at him as we're hanging off the side of the bridge. And I said, "What do you want to count to?" And he said, "I don't want to count." And he kicked off. So I kind of hesitated, but I also kicked off. But the timing was really bad because when I jumped, he was just coming up out of the water for air, and I
Oh
landed
no.
on him and it knocked him out. And I thought to myself, "Oh shit, he's going to be pissed." So I, I knocked him out and he went down and I couldn't retrieve him.
Oh
He
my
drowned.
God, Mike.
He drowned and he died. And of course, I went through an extreme guilty part of my life there.
Yeah, of
Um,
course. Oh my
and
God.
my dad, who I was living with in Oakdale, California, offered me some help, like a counselor and stuff. But I ended up having a dream about Steve. He was in a window in my dream, and he was telling me everything that I needed to hear without moving his mouth. He let me know telepathically. The things that he was telling me were like, "Mike, if you even knew, what it was like on this side, and you know that you can't go on, your life with this guilt that you have. It was an accident. Things are meant to be. You have no idea." I can only tell you verbally some of the things that he was telling me, some of the things I can't even comprehend to you, but I know it was everything that I needed to hear. So, my best friend at the time, another best friend, his name was Johnny Martinez. We were up in the Fremont Hills taking these pictures, and I thought I was cool. I took off my shirt and he told me to sit down and he wanted to take some black and white pictures because, those are cool, black and white shots. And he he told me to think of something really serious. And so I automatically started thinking of my friend Steve that I had accidentally, killed. And I hate saying it like that, but I mean, it is what it is. That's what I was thinking at that moment in that picture. And I didn't mean to go off on that picture of me this far. I'm just being open. I'm an open book. And I am an experiencer. And um, experiencers are not just people that experience a UFO here and there or a ghost or an EVP. Experiencers experience. You know that. Um, I'm, I would consider you a close friend, and I know that there's a lot of things in your life that you haven't shared with me yet. But there's some things that you have shared with me, and I know that you're an experiencer as well, and you've experienced some things in your life that are not paranormal. It seems like experiencers experience, man. They experience life. They experience the paranormal and there's a lot on our plate. This
Yeah.
is one thing that I also experienced and that I had to experience that I signed up for. I accidentally killed one of my best friends, Stephen Brent Ferreira. Um, that it is what it is. And
Yeah.
this picture in particular, I found it in the clouds. It's a little bit more dramatic. I'm not saying my nose was that sharp and my chin hairs. maybe my chin hairs now with the goatee really
Right?
long would look like that. But
It's a
that's a
pretty good it's a pretty good, cloud profile
yeah,
replica,
yeah.
and, I just wanna say thank you for sharing that. You certainly didn't have to, and I know that's deeply personal, and I can tell just from the energy of you talking about it that you have healed from it, and, actually, while you were talking about him, he was assuring me that, yeah, you were just kids, you were young, you were dumb, you were, having fun, and he doesn't hold anything at all against you. He loves
Mm,
you and only wants the best for you.
mm, thank you. My arms lit up.
100%. You needed to hear that from someone else. All right. So this is Mike with his whole face in the clouds. Not just his head, his whole
Yeah,
face. Oh, I love this. All
yeah.
the
It's
wispiness.
it's that same area that that there's the familiar uh
Yeah,
the lines coming off the side of the apartment there. But to me, it's a pyramid.
yeah,
I'm supposed to be taking a picture of the corner of the roof, and it's a pyramid. That's how I'm supposed to be looking at this in a higher dimension, higher than the 3D. I don't know if
yeah.
it's 4D, 5D, but once again, this is a different day, and I'm catching the corner of my apartments with another sun halo in the background. With this, and it's a certain time of day that I come out when the sun itself is still hidden behind the building, but not the sun rainbow. You can clearly see the circular sun rainbow that's around the sun that's coming up. And look what the clouds are doing that day. I just thought that looked so neat.
I love the wispy clouds. They always remind me of heaven.
Wow.
Love them.
This was
That's
all during
beautiful.
COVID. During COVID, man, you give some people a little time alone like
Yeah,
that. I was staying home from work, and
yeah.
I really got into my meditation and listening to, what the voices in my third eye and mind were telling me, and
Mhm.
I was flirting with this stuff. This is where it all kind of
I
it
know,
hit.
that's why I like to point out to people that COVID originally was called corona, and that corona translated to English means crown, because this was a blessing from God in disguise, stopping the whole world, making it be still. I used to always
Mm,
question, okay, if we're here for a great awakening, how do we ever stop the whole world and make them listen? And then immediately when the COVID shutdown happened, Corona shutdown happened, I was like, oh, okay, God, well played. Well played. I
uh,
see why you let this happen like this now.
yeah, and you said it, crown. That's the activation chakra.
Yep. And
I,
that's truly when a lot of people really woke up. And also, 2020, hindsight is 2020, and that's the year that everybody started waking up, and I just think that's
wow,
poetic beauty.
yeah, wow.
Alright, so in this one, listen,
That's the same one again. I must have done that to you twice.
okay, what's all this? What what's happening here? What is that?
I
That
don't
line
know.
of
It just looks like some action going on behind that face behind because you can see his shoulders too. I can see his shoulder width of this man. You know what I mean? I can see his left shoulder, his
yeah,
right shoulder.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't feel like this is Crawley. To me, it's some man from a certain period, and he's wearing a funny period hat there. Like I'm not sure if it's a
mhm,
captain hat. You know, I don't know what it
yeah,
is. Maybe it is some old captain. Maybe he's the reason why I chose the Navy. You know, I don't know. It
right,
makes you wonder.
right? The Navy's the one that has all the secrets about UFOs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a funny little guy. It
I
kind of
like this
reminds me
one.
of that old, it's an old horror movie. Uh, I don't know if it's not Frankenstein or Nefarious. What's that old fashioned? They remake this movie over and over and over.
I don't know, but I see his creepy bastard face.
Yeah. It looks like, yeah, good. He's got
Yeah,
quite a defined eyeball. He's got a defined cheekbone, a big old nose,
yeah,
a small cheek. His mouth is open, and it looks like he has a hoop earring or just a hole in his ear, like the
he's got a
Africans kind of do,
yeah, he's got a big hole there,
like a Sinbad type of
like a
thing.
like a gauge. He's got a big gauge in his ear.
Yeah, right. So this one's just
Yeah,
a silly face.
creepy bastard.
And
That
there's
one looks pretty freaking ominous too. Look at you.
I'm gonna be quiet for a second and
Oh my
let you
God. Okay, so first I'm seeing like a big old face dude looking down. Okay.
bingo,
So like this is his hair, his
bingo.
forehead, his eye,
Yes.
his crazy ass nose,
Yeah.
his crazy ass mouth, and then this
Yeah.
chin thing going on. And I don't
Yeah.
even know what all this is behind him. Maybe he's got
It
crazy
might
ass
be a
hair.
headdress like you see those sometimes too.
Uh-huh. Right.
To me it looks
That's
like a native Indian.
that's nuts, man. Yes, it does look like a Native American. Yeah, that is nuts.
Yeah, I don't even have to say anything. You touched your like it was like I had control of that cursor.
Yeah, I totally see it. Oh, I see
Yeah,
an angel dancing in the sky.
these are pretty angels. I've
Yeah,
got different versions of these. I love it. I mean, there's obviously one beautiful wing here, and
yeah,
there's one that's on that side, and it's not symmetrical. It's just
right.
if you can see it the way
Yep.
I'm
Here
seeing it, the way you're seeing it, it's
and
just the
here.
angle. Yeah, it's just the angle of the dangle.
Mhm.
It's just a
I think they're
beautiful.
kind of, yeah. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, they're just beautiful angels.
It kind of looks like to me they're like going this direction over toward the
Yep,
right. Yeah.
right,
And
absolutely.
that's why we see this side better of them.
Yep.
See, wispy clouds. They're like heaven. There's another one.
There's another one going the other way.
Yep. Oh, I love these. Oh,
So, wow.
okay.
Okay.
Now, hold
I
on.
had a friend that said she's seen a unicorn, and I was like, "Oh wow, I didn't even see that until she said that." So this one's a little different. This is a dragon, but this is a dragon coming right at you, and it's one of those once you see it, you can't unsee it. This is a dragon flying in the distance, and he sees you, so he decides to start flying your way. So
Mm-hmm.
it may
Okay.
be, yeah, it may be a little tough, and it
Okay.
may be a little stretch, and I hate to do that to y'all, but
Well,
some of them, you know, not all of my pictures here are going to be class A paradolias here.
yeah. So
So
let me tell you
yeah,
what I see.
okay.
This all this white part.
Hmm.
So to me, this looks like a side profile of a face,
I see
and
that.
this looks like a pointy wizard hat. So this
Yep.
is like his long robe thing. This is some
Yeah.
little wizard guy. Okay.
Yeah.
But all this dark part here, that's a mouth of this big thing here, and this is his eyeball, like
Oh wow.
he's facing the wizard, and maybe he's eating him or he's breathing him out. I don't know. He's either
Oh
eating
boy.
him this looks like,
I
that
see
rock
that.
thing from X-Men to me.
Ah, or the
The
nothing.
thing, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the thing or the
Yeah,
nothing
right?
from the oh no. I was thinking of the never ending story. Remember the never ending story, the big
Oh, I
rock
love the
guy?
never-ending story. I love the never-ending story.
The big rock? Oh,
Atreyu.
I couldn't stop it with these hands. Remember? He was talking about the
Yes,
nothing.
yes. I love that movie.
Say my name.
Atreyu. Oh my God. Okay, hold on.
So that's an angel hanging up something. She's got like a hook in
I
her
was
left hand.
just gonna say that. Yes, right there.
Yeah,
She's like, it's like she's hanging something
she's
on this.
hanging. It looks like she's hanging the crescent moon next to a star. It just however you want to look at it. I mean,
Yeah.
if you were
I
a
mean, I totally.
if you were a darker person, you would might even say it looked like the Grim Reaper's uh thingy.
Oh yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
know,
I could
but
see where somebody would think that. Yeah.
to me, it's another beautiful angel with
It's
her
an angel.
arms up. She's trying to hang something up for you. She's got
Yep.
a long, beautiful, wispy dress,
Mm-hmm.
and I bet you can even see something behind her, underneath her. I'm just curious what you see there too, Kelly. But just
Underneath of her,
I don't know. Now that I'm
like
looking,
down there
yeah, I see another
in
face
the
down
blue,
there. But yeah,
in
that's
the.
just another pretty angel. I get a lot of angels, a lot of dragons.
Hold on, let me look. I don't see a face in the blue part.
Oh no, I thought maybe I'm seeing something else
Oh,
in
here
white. In white, yeah,
is this. Is this it? Can you see my cursor?
yeah. I see
Is
that.
that where you see it? Because I
That's
see
not.
this.
I
To
don't know
me,
what
this
that
looks like
is.
a. To me, this looks like an alien face.
Oh, okay.
Like there's an eye. There's an eye. This is the nose. There's a little mouth. That's its big head.
Yeah, but no, the angel is what I was really looking at. I'm
Yeah.
not. I was just
Yeah.
kind
I
of
totally see
playing
her.
around,
Yeah. I totally
looking at
see
other
her.
faces.
My kittens are going crazy. That looks like a silhouette of a person too.
Ah, so this one's interesting because to me, at times it looks like two separate entities, a male and a female, and they're meeting each other in the middle.
I see that. I totally see that.
But sometimes also it looks like one entity in the center. The dark part in the middle of these two people. The
Uh-huh.
Obviously, when you said you've seen the male and the female, and they're kind of beginning to touch hands and embrace each other here,
Yeah.
the space that's in between them, if you look at that space in between them, that becomes a person itself. So I like to look at it like that too.
Yeah.
It's not just the clouds that are making the objects, it's what's around the clouds that makes the object as well. So that's what's special about this picture.
Uh-huh.
And it looks
And
like this
this
person might have wings, like Mickey Mouse wings or something, kind of funny. The darker,
this over here.
yeah, that's like, a left part of the wing, and then it kind of does it on the other side a little bit. It's got that kind of Mickey Mouse, kind of a round looking wing on the other side.
Yeah. To me, this dark part on the inside looks like a heart,
Ah, yeah.
the shape of a heart. Like for love.
For for love.
For love. That's pretty.
Yeah, that was kind of a neat cloud, and I'll be honest, I see my face. I see my face. It's showing.
Right
That's me.
there.
That's me.
Oh my God. I totally see it.
Not my entire face, just my forehead, my eyes, my nose,
Yep.
my head,
Yep.
my hair.
Yep.
You know, um,
And
I know it
wings.
sounds narcissistic, I guess, but
You have
I
wings like
see.
an angel.
Yeah. Yep.
What's your narcissistic thing?
Yeah. Here I am seeing myself in the clouds.
Oh,
Shoot.
because you see yourself in the clouds again? Look,
Yeah.
you're even over here in this big dark part,
I know. What is that?
like you're peeking.
What the heck? I just seen that and I was like, I don't get it. Oh, okay, that's what it's doing. All right. Man,
What is
that's
this?
golly, look at that.
Wow.
I'm gonna be quiet for 1 second, Kelly. What do you see?
Well, I mean, the first thing I saw was a giant exclamation point. But, oh my lord, I don't even know.
Okay. It's footsteps. These are the footsteps I was telling you about. They're walking. Do you
Oh
see
my god, I do see
you
it.
see the heel, you
Yes.
see the part of the leg, you see the next step ahead.
That's
They're
crazy.
walking away from us, on top of us,
On
walking
top of
away.
us.
They're
That's
walking on
crazy.
top of us. We're looking down at the heel to toe, the
Yeah,
heel hitting first, the bright part. That bright part is
yeah,
pretty damn close to where that heel's at.
yep,
And you've
right
got the
there.
arch of the foot and the toes
Yep,
going closer to the line there, exactly where your cursor's at.
yep.
And that's part of the leg going up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
here.
right there. And then the next foot, the next step. Yep, that's the next step. You can
Yeah.
see where the heel of the next
I
step.
was gonna say it even has a
Yeah,
heel. That's
that's
crazy,
and just to imagine that that's above us. That's the sky.
right? And there's giants up there walking
There's
around.
giants. It's God's footsteps. It's Moses walking on water. It means so much to me.
Right? Oh my
Yeah,
god. That's crazy.
yeah, it means so much. Not just one thing, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I love it when things have multiple meanings. Oh, wow. That's like a ginormous angel
Oh
or
my God.
something.
Okay, I just realized something. So you got that. You got the nail right on the head. Um, but now that I see it, because I've always felt it, near the head of this angel,
Uh-huh.
sure looks to me like yeah, look, it's an angel. I see her with her arms out. She's got her wings. I got
Mhm.
a special story behind this. And look, there's a corner of my apartment again.
Yep.
But I see the Easter Island face. You
I
see
do
it too.
too. Yes.
See it too.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I love
So
it.
I had another friend. Her name was Dr. Angel Thacker. She's somebody that I actually worked with at 24 Hour Fitness. She was a manager at one of the clubs that I managed the maintenance on, and she was a big podcaster. She's been in the podcast world a long time, and she's into the paranormal, and she's had some experiences herself. And she's always wanted to take her show to another level of paranormal, and she wanted to get into UFOs and aliens and stuff, and that's kind of where I fit into the picture. And we started our own show, and we called it Paranormal Fridays. And this was the during the time when we were just kind of flirting with the idea, and we kind of threw the name out there like, yeah, let's start this show called Paranormal Fridays, and we'll talk about, UFOs and aliens and stuff. And her name is Angel. um, and my UFO experiences kind of crosses the line with angels and angelic
Mm.
beings and things like that. And I went outside, and she called me when I was outside. This is back when I was smoking, so I was having a cigarette outside, and she called me, and I answered the phone. And this was how she was. This was her character was like this. Let's do it. And she would make me do things. She would, how good friends are. They pump you up to do things. Like, I wouldn't have done it if she wouldn't have called me and said, let's do it, let's do this show. And when she said that, I looked up and I seen this angel, and I just couldn't believe it, because her name is Angel, and blah blah blah. So that's kind of the story behind this angel right here.
I love that. That's awesome. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
So, first thought, this is that Ouroboros or whatever you call it, except it's not in a circle and it's eating the egg. The snake zodiac sign,
Oh,
and it's eating the big egg. That's the first thing I see.
Oh wow. I
But
see
I
like
also
a
see a face here that almost looks like a Jesus face.
oh wow, I do see that. Hmm.
So what do you see?
I see a striking puma or a panther.
Ooh, I
Wow,
like it.
wow.
Jaguar.
Jaguar. Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
I'm all about the
Yeah.
jaguar.
Not his whole body, you know.
No, not his whole body. Oh, this is neat. Oh my God. Okay, so I see a couple of things actually. Because up
Uh-huh.
here I see like an eye, right?
Yes.
Like the definite eye bone and the eyelid and the lashes and the eyeball and the whole thing, right?
Yeah. Eyelashes and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. But then I also see like a face that's like
Hmm.
looking this direction. I see a face profile, right? Like a chin and lips and a nose, but the nose is way up here and this head is
It
weird
that
shaped.
that nose, see that nose starts off pretty high.
Yeah.
So this is something that I had talked to you about previously. That's a Mayan nose.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Totally.
So
Big lips
this
too.
belongs to a really good experiencer friend of mine. I bring her name up all the time because I love her so much. Her name is Marisol Smiley. She's the one that gave me the black orbs
Uh-huh.
when I was trying to offer her a pixelation explanation. And I went out on my porch and took a picture and I got the black orbs. And I told
Mhm.
myself, you better not mess with her anymore. She's very powerful. And you know how it is with us experiencers. You get us experiencers together, bam,
Bam.
we are powerful.
Yeah, we
So
are.
you hit the nail on the head again with the eyeball. Look at the with
Yay.
the eyelashes and all that stuff.
Everything. Yeah, totally. Like,
That is a
totally.
big old honking nose. That's I don't
Yeah.
know if you ever seen that movie. It's one of my favorites. It's called Apocalypto.
Oh,
Mel
yeah.
Gibson
Oh, yeah.
produced that movie.
Mhm.
They picked a perfect actor for one of those guys that sits on top of the pyramid and makes the sacrifices and stuff. They may have added some makeup to his face to make the nose the bridge of his nose appear like that, but
Right.
that's what I see there is a and my friend Marisol is, you know, she is Hispanic and, you know, she could very well have ancestry that goes back to the Incas or the Mayans like this, which
Mhm.
is absolutely beautiful. I'm obsessed with the Mayan culture.
I am
Um,
too. And it even has, like, the short, slanted forehead of the Mayans
yes,
and
yes,
the fuller
yes.
jaw.
Oh, yes. You are
Yeah,
so good. Yes, you got that eye. You absolutely do. So this is not mine. This is my friend Marisol's. Yeah.
that's awesome. That's totally another face, and he's got some kinda wicked ass hair going on.
So yeah, this may appear dark, because I was a little concerned when I first got this. So I edited this picture only the color because you can see the face better in this color that I chose.
Yeah, you can really see it. Even the wrinkles in
Um,
his forehead.
yeah, I was a little
I mean, you
concerned
can
because
really
I see a horned man there, okay? And he's
Mhm.
buff. This dude is muscular. You could see his neck. You could see
Yeah. Yeah,
his
he's got a big, thick neck.
thick, muscular neck.
Yeah.
And I was a little concerned. And I don't know if it's
I don't think it's a demon, though. I think it's like Zeus.
cognitive dissonance, but I was not looking for a demon here. I
Yeah.
found Cernunnos,
Oh,
the Celtic god.
okay.
Cernunnos. He's like, I look at him. This
He's
deity is like a Celtic. I don't know if
he
it's Celtic or Celtic.
it's
I believe
Celtic.
it's Celtic god.
Mhm.
I believe he's like the male version of Snow White.
Okay.
He's the man of the forest. He's the one that's depicted holding
Oh,
a snake in one hand and a half a ring in the other hand. Cernunnos,
okay.
Curn. I ain't even gonna know why I'm trying to spell it right now.
He's the
But
one that they made the wood tree spirit
yes,
face from.
yes,
Yeah.
bingo.
Okay. Gotcha. I totally
I
see
mean,
that.
I see his lips. It looks like
Everything.
his, yeah, everything. His cheek, he's got a muscular Superman hero cheekbone.
Yeah. Wow.
And there's
Oh,
our eyeball again.
totally another eyeball.
Boy, I got so confused.
I mean,
I sent you
straight
some.
up. Wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
this one speaks for itself. There's a little cheat on there, I guess, if you can read it.
Meet me. Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Funny.
This one people have. Uh, Not everyone sees the same thing I do, but I'll just get to it. There's a horse on his two back hind legs doing the
Oh, reared
typical,
up.
doing the horse thing. You
Yeah, he's
know,
reared up.
yeah,
I see
in dead
that.
center there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. My
This is
daughter's
when I
gonna
was
love that one.
this is when I was talking to one of my experiencer friends. She really loves and she's into and takes care of horses. So it's just, the sky reflects the energy,
Yeah.
of the people that you hang out with, you talk with, that are special to you. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, I have a couple that I found on Facebook that I want to share with you just because they're beautiful. I follow
Ah,
Mr.
I already know which one you're going to click. That one right there.
Yeah, I
Because it's
follow
it's
Mr.
it's it's this.
MBB333, and I just
Yeah,
love, isn't that gorgeous?
absolutely. Oh my gosh.
Like fucking fantastic, man.
Man,
Beautiful.
that's my favorite stuff. I
Oh,
love
me
that.
too. Me too. And then where is it down there? I don't know where the,
Oh wow. Is that a sun halo times
okay.
two?
Yeah,
Double sun halo.
let's look at this.
Looks like a video.
It's a 1 minute video.
Oh wow. It's the egg of life. Oh, it's one of those where, yeah, geez. Man, I wonder
Wild?
wonder where that's at. Geez, I bet you if that just keeps going, it turns into the flower of life. But yeah, it
Right?
looks the egg of life, the seed of life. I see all kinds of stuff there.
Yeah. So beautiful.
Wow.
Now this one's in Jamaica on the same day,
Yeah.
and it's doing the same weird shit.
Yep.
Like, what are the odds that from two different places across the country, or across the world, I mean, from each other, that they would both see that same phenomenon?
Yeah, I've seen
It's
that
so
used
wild.
with the flat earthers. They like to
Yeah,
use
and
the
this is
firm.
just all the stuff I'm working on now.
Ugh.
They like to use the whole firmament. How
Uh-huh.
how the sun would only do that if it was within the firmament and things like that. That's where I've seen
Right.
that a lot.
Right. Where the hell is the, all right. I'll have to find it later. I don't know where it is. And then where are my pictures? Okay, let's do the eyes in the sky first. Because they straight up, oh, this is from a YouTube channel that I follow called World of Signs. And they always put up all kinds of interesting things that happen in the sky.
Oh, I see that eyeball on the right. Wow, that's a strong eye.
Yeah,
Jeez. I don't need oh.
look.
Oh, wow.
These were
Yes.
all taken all over the world in the same week. Isn't that wild?
Oh, I love the eyes.
It's
Gosh.
like it's like God is looking at us this past week, you know?
Yeah, I see it. Lots of
And,
eyes, lots of dragons, lots of
yeah.
angels.
Now this one is the most impressive.
Oh my gosh, that is a detailed corner.
How flipping crazy is that? And that's out of
That's
somebody's car windshield,
amazing. Golly. You can't
right?
get any more.
I think
Oh,
I would start praying immediately if I saw that.
that is amazing.
Yeah.
The white part of the eye, the part where the
Yeah.
color begins, the black part, the shiny part of the black part, the shape, the makeup, the whatever. I mean, the fade, the
Everything
beautiful
everything about
fade.
it. Yeah. I mean, I'm just like blown away by how detailed that is.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Dang.
And then I have my cloud pictures to share.
Oh boy.
Yay. I love it when I find the little glimmers of rainbows, right?
Yes. Oh yeah. I have to take a picture because I know that it may look like something else later when I'm going through them,
Mm-hmm.
and I may not
Yeah.
be seeing it. Like right here, like I see a horse, a carousel horse almost.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
A pretty little carousel horse that has the little pole.
Yeah.
I'd like you to
Yeah.
zoom in. Can you zoom in on that one again for me, hon?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Little birdie, little cute little birdie, or a carnival merry-go-round horse. See,
Yeah. I was just driving down the road and saw that, and I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta snap a picture."
yeah, that's not the sun.
Yeah. And then this is the
Whoa.
craziest shit I've ever seen in my life, and I swear to you, I could see this with my naked eye, and I was like, "I have to take a picture of this before this goes away." There is no earthly explanation for what this is. None. That is not part of that power line. I don't know what the hell that is. I could see it driving all the way down the road, and as I drove past, and it stayed stationary in the field. As I drove past it, I rolled my window down and took a picture.
What the heck? Yeah, that's the first thing you think of is that's a pole and it's got the lines.
But it's not. I mean, it was massively bigger than this line is.
And if you're
Yeah.
saying that you
I mean,
seen it as you were driving, it
you can see the cloud through it.
yeah.
It's not a pole. It was just this big dark tunnel that went straight to the ground. And I'm like, "What the hell?"
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I can't even explain it. And that's just another little rainbow glimmer out there in the middle.
I see it. I see her.
Yeah. And I'm like, what is that? Nibiru?
Nibiru much?
Is
Oh
it
my gosh.
Nibiru?
I see. Ah! Oh my gosh. I see the big mouth. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Okay, so this thing here is actually what I was taking the picture of.
Okay. I was going off on what else, something
Yeah,
else.
this was some anomalous thing flying through the sky, and
Wow, it
I
looks like
I put my computer cursor there. When I
yeah.
put it on my computer, I put a computer cursor there and then did a screenshot so that it would point at it because I didn't know how to do the draw effects.
Uh-huh. It looks like there's another object coming behind it too. When you zoomed in, yeah, I see another dark spot
Oh, like over here?
right there. Bingo.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. I was more focused on this one, and I was really hella pissed when I put it on the computer and couldn't get a better view of what I was looking at.
I do see a guy Oh,
Oh,
okay.
sorry.
That's
I'll go
okay.
back.
Oh,
I'll go
wow.
back. What do you
I
see?
see a guy going, oh, he got his nostrils, his two little
Right.
nostrils. He's got his
Right.
big mouth open. He's got two eyes, but
Yep.
I don't have the cursor, so I can't.
Up here.
Yeah, up there, I see him.
Yeah.
He's, ugh!
Right.
Wow. Now talk about Puff the Magic Dragon. Jeez.
Isn't that neat? I just really
So,
love this one. To me, it looks like a bunch of angels.
oh my gosh, I see hands coming. I
Yeah.
see this thing going on. I see
Like up
Puff the
here.
Magic Dragon. Yeah, that I see a
Mm-hmm.
thumb, finger, that
Yeah.
two, yep, this stuff
This is
going
like a
on.
side profile of a face, right? Like the nose and the eye socket and the forehead. Do you see it? There's no mouth. The
Oh,
mouth is
okay,
behind this.
and he's got the long like a it's Mac tonight. You know the old
Uh-huh.
the chin. It's Mac tonight. I don't
Yeah.
know. Well, I love the feathery,
I do too. That
the wispy feathery like wing of this.
yeah. And this almost reminds me of a seahorse. Like a seahorse that has
Ah,
like the
yes.
big
Yep,
fancy fin.
I see it. Yep.
Yeah. And I love seahorses too. And then this
Ooh.
one, I mean,
Mm.
that's probably one of the most incredible pictures I've ever taken because that
Yeah,
straight up looks like a great big cross in the sky.
that that's a cross.
Yeah.
Some beautiful colors.
I was just like, wow. And that's my weird whatever.
Unmistakable. Oh yeah. That's right. This is that thing that reminded me of one of those rods.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, gosh, it's got like a tail. It's got a weird tail
It's got a
fin.
weird tail fin and there's even stripes in it. I don't know if you can tell in this one or not. No, it's too blurry. But it has like these weird white stripes in a weird pattern through here and up through here
Oh
in
wow.
the better picture. And then these weird wing apparatus things. To me, it reminds me of like a fishing lure.
Oh my gosh.
Because I'm big on fishing. So it looks like
Absolutely.
one of them crazy fishing lures to me.
It sure does. Yeah. And you know, this is something that you taught me whenever I show you pictures. If you zoom in on that object a little again, uh, you
Oh,
tend to
yeah.
see energies that surround
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Yeah. See all the energy?
This one's got a beautiful blue. Like I know this picture's full
Yes.
this picture is full of blue. I'm not
Yeah.
talking about that blue. I'm talking about an energetic blue that
Right. Yeah.
yeah.
Right. And I was actually trying to take a picture of this cloud here because to us, this cloud, I don't know what happened when I took the picture, but this cloud looked like praying hands when I went to get my camera out and take the picture. By the time I took the picture, the clouds had moved enough. It didn't
Oh
look like
wow.
praying
Okay.
hands anymore. And
Yeah.
this showed up. But we were actually focused here.
Okay.
And
Jeez. And it
then
also
and that showed up in the picture. And we're like, what the hell is that?
what's going on? Well, first off, so I don't forget, it looks like I'm looking at the like I'm on the bottom of the seafloor looking up at a whale
Right? Okay.
going
Yep.
by. But
Yep.
what's going on up here on the left? Did you take
Here.
this out of a car window, out of the house
Okay, so
window?
no, so this actual picture that we're looking at is me taking a picture of the picture on my computer screen.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's a glare up there.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's just a
Because
glare.
that reminds me of some of those shots that we said like earlier. We were talking about you can see cities in the clouds.
Yeah,
That's like
right.
almost like that.
No, I was sitting out on my front deck when I took this picture. There was no glass around me anywhere.
Okay.
And that's why this one you can't see the stripes on it because it's not the original. I can't find
Okay.
the
Good.
originals. I don't know what happened to them. They went missing from my computer. And that's all I'm
Yeah.
going to say about it for now. But, some people were watching me for a while.
Whoa!
And
I love it.
that's my pink UFO.
Man, I see it. Yeah. I love that color makes me
Oh, me
so
too.
at home.
Yeah,
I want,
that's I don't like the color pink, but when it's in the sky, I'm obsessed with it.
when it's iridescent like that, it's just so
Yeah,
easy on the eyes. This is so comfortable.
yep.
Man.
And then
Ooh. That's
this
like
is the sun,
I
right?
see it. Yeah.
And
That's
then there's
beautiful.
this thing going on over here,
I
and it
see
was a really
green.
cloudy day,
I love
but
those sun I like calling them sun dogs, but
I do
whatever.
too. I call it a sundog. That's what we call it in Indiana, a sundog. And this, I took a picture of this thinking this was a bird,
Which I would think it is when you
but
first
it was way, 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 way up in the sky. So I don't know how a bird would be that big, way, 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 way up in the sky, unless that's a really big fucking bird. That's all
yeah,
I'm going to say.
that might be a pterodactyl.
It might be. It might be because I'm not kidding you. I'm like, this was really far away. That's my phone zoomed in as far as it would go to take this picture. And I'm like, I don't know what this is. I think it's a bird, but I don't know for sure because I'm pretty sure birds can't fly that high and be that big. Like, as far as
Hmm.
I know, we don't have birds that big. So they tell us, right?
Yeah.
Can't trust nothing anymore.
I,
Can't.
you're telling me I'm the one with I thought I was the one with trust issues. I got major trust issues.
I got big time trust
You
issues.
got to beat it into my head, man.
Yeah. I question everything, even my own thought.
Well,
That's how much I question everything.
that's the healthiest thing you can do.
Yeah,
Because if you
I
fall
do.
for everything, I mean, you're falling for everything. Come on, man.
Right. Right.
That's no fun. I don't want to fall for everything.
Right.
I'm gonna say no sometimes.
Yeah. Me too. And be like,
Yeah.
no.
Well, I mean, I
I want
wouldn't
to
say
say
it
it
like that.
forcefully.
No, no, I don't
No.
know about that, Kelly. No.
You don't want to be forceful, right? Just be
Not
like,
unless you force me.
no,
Unless you force me to.
no, thanks. Say
No,
all
in my
nice and
opinion, I would. Uh,
all nice and polite. No, thank you.
I believe that that's what you believe.
No. Sometimes I can do that. Other times I'm just like,
Right. It depends on where how they catch you.
yeah. Sometimes I'm channeling Homer Simpson and I go, no.
Don't.
No, no. Well, this was fun.
Yeah, we
Oh my
kind of
God.
what?
Real quick, I want to share, if you don't mind. Oh,
Of course not.
I want to share the little short clip of Chris Bledsoe doing the
Oh, okay.
interview with Charlie Kirk because I have something to say about that.
Okay.
Let me find it and pull it up real quick.
Yeah, shoot. We spent an hour on my pictures and 13 minutes on yours.
Oh, that's okay.
That was
Yours,
very polite.
yours had
Very
more
kind of
stuff to
you.
talk about. All right, I found it. I found it. Found it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't send you much, and when I do, it's because it's screaming your name.
I love it when you send me things. I'm like a little kid in a candy shop. Okay.
After these
Oh my
experiences.
gosh.
Yeah, yeah, I'll never change. In
So,
fact, I'm stronger than I ever was.
so then you believe that you are able to come in contact with angels? Is that your working hypothesis?
That's my thoughts. Yes, yes, that's what I believe. But I'm not 100% sure. But I can tell you, 17 years of dealing with this, it's not tried to harm me. It's been blessings, and I've seen a lot of people healed from this. Blessings come from it. And it's in the book. There's stories about people in Washington that had blessings from this, people with cancers that disappeared. Why? I don't know. I have no clue.
Do you
I
do you,
just
do you
know
believe
that,
that these were messengers? Because that is the word for angel in the Bible means messenger.
yes, I really believe, I believe that.
What is the
Mess,
main? can you said you can summon them at any time. Is that correct?
Well, I don't like to use that word summon because that sounds dark. But simply what I do, I walk out and usually it's connected somehow or another to where I don't have to do much but go outside. When I walk out, they see me and here they come. If they don't, I'll say a little prayer, just like I did on the river, and they respond to that in that manner.
So
So
what has been their main message to you?
uh, I I think the world's in trouble, Charlie. I think we're at a crossroads and we've got to wake up. And that's the main message I'm getting here, that it's time that we all come together and quit fighting over what we uh, perceive that we know when we really don't know what we think we know. And I think we're at the crossroads of a new world and a new knowledge, and I think they're going to help bring that about.
Chris Bledsoe, check out his website, UFO of God. That's ufoofgod.com. Chris, we'll have you on again. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you, Charlie.
That's right up your alley. That's right up your alley, Kelly. That's the crossroads. That's the fork in the road that you're talking about.
Hmm.
That's everything summed up in a nutshell. I'm glad that you thought to share that because you know angels, messengers. I
Yeah.
always love that. That's what angel in Hebrew means, is the messenger.
Hmm.
And we are the messengers. We are the disclosure. We are Charlie
Yeah.
Kirk. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. And I had sent Chris Bledsoe another message yesterday morning, just to wish him well and to let him know, just as soon as he is available, I will clear my calendar to put him on with us, that we just are over the moon. Can't wait to talk to him. Um, and generally he's so busy that
right. Yeah,
it takes maybe a week or so before he even sees my messages, but he saw it today, and he not just gave the message itself a heart, but he sent me
yeah.
back 3 big hearts,
Oh
3
my
really big hearts,
gosh.
and I was just like, "Oh, I'm over the moon." Like, I'm over the moon. I cannot wait for him to be on our show. He's so, like, there's just something so special about his story that feels so very similar to my own story, that he has to be soul family. Like, he has to be, you know? And I
Yeah,
think that's why I'm so excited to actually be able to have a conversation with him, because I'll know. You know me, I'll know immediately
yeah.
just from
So
reading energy. And I just can't wait to connect with his energy and talk to him and let him share his message here with us on this channel. And there's more to his message that he's been sort of holding on to, because it hasn't really unfolded yet, much like I've been doing. And I was instructed to do the same thing. So I totally get it. Um, because there are things coming to pass, like with what he said to Charlie, um, that there's changes coming. And we're at a crossroads, and we have to pick a side. We have to choose what path of destiny we want to be on to determine these future events, you know?
right.
And I think humanity is finally, I feel, and I don't think it, I feel it. Humanity is finally on the right path to choosing righteously.
I
And
think I think it
I'm
was
excited about
Jennifer.
it.
I think it was Jennifer Huff that said, "We're writing it right now. We're
We
writing
are.
it. It's being written right now.
Hmm.
That timeline is being written." And
Yeah.
whenever we get lit up with these goosebumps, whenever we see these people in other countries,
Oh
and
my
just
God.
showing that support, oh,
Incredible.
that's where it is. Oh God,
I
that's where
know.
it's at. That's where it's at.
Yeah. I was so, I don't know if you noticed any, I posted a lot of things. I always post a lot of things on Facebook, but I posted a lot of things today that were about other people in other countries doing things to stand up for righteousness and Christ and, Charlie Kirk. Iraq, of all places, Iraq had people marching in the street wearing cross t-shirts, singing Jesus is our Lord, carrying a big cross and stuff. And I'm just like, what?
What?
Iraq, dude, like Iraq
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Iraq, however you want to pronounce it. I don't know for sure how it's supposed to be said, but
It's
I'm
Iraq, darling.
from the South. I say Iraq.
It's Iraq. Iraq, Iran. We came, we
Right,
saw Iraq, Iran.
right. We say Iraq.
That's the,
But
yeah,
yeah, I mean,
that's,
incredible. It's just incredible the change that has happened all across our planet in the past week. It's just incredible. And it goes right in line with like Beyond the Veils series and what we found with Three Eye Atlas and then with
yeah,
Charlie Kirk. And I'm just like,
right.
the synchronicities abound right now. They're just, I'm tickled pink, you know?
Yeah, I love these little pockets of quality time that we're having together. You know, me and you have a little thing, and then I can watch you guys on the sidelines, and then I'm
Yeah,
also involved as the whole group. And it's
yeah,
like you give us a little time to play, you give us time to use our powers, our
yeah,
energies, stuff that, and then you know what? You know, when I'm not with you, when I'm not with our group, it's back to the grind again, right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
you tend to fall away from how we are when we're together.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, we are trying to get the world to be kind of like when our group's together. We
Mm-hmm.
take it, we're not taking a chance. We're just doing it
Yeah,
because we know we have it. But
yeah,
when we're not together, you know, I talk the talk. It's a challenge to walk it all the time.
yeah.
You need a buddy with you. You need the buddy system, right?
You do. You need your community. You need your tribe. Yeah,
Yes, that's what it
yeah.
is. Or else you're not gonna really do it. You're not gonna try
No,
it. You're not gonna implement it.
yeah, yeah. And I love how we're all finding our own light and our path and our family. You know, we're finding our family.
Yeah.
I just think it's great. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed right now. I mean, you just don't even know um the shows that we all do, the things that we're discovering together, the things we're exploring together, the ways that we're growing. I mean, I'm just over the moon. It's just fabulous what we're doing.
Yeah.
And we're touching people and we're making sense, you know? Like it makes sense to people. I don't know if you read the comments on our stuff, but they're always beautiful. Always. Not a single negative comment. Not one.
Good. Yeah. I was gonna say I'm not into the stats of any of the stuff that we do. I just love doing it. And
Yeah.
I just assume that this message is just gonna get out, if not today, maybe tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's my job since it's my channel to look at the comments and stuff, and I do care very much about what people think and how they're feeling, and if they're reaching out or where they're at in life. And a lot of times that's what the comments are about. People they open up. They're personal. They're like, this is my challenge. This is my struggle, or this was my win. They always share that kind of stuff, and I just think that's really beautiful that they feel safe enough to do that in our comments, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, we're really building a beautiful community, and I love that.
It's awesome.
So as
Love it.
always, it's great to have you on my show. This is our show. This is not my show. This is our show.
Yeah.
But it's always great to do things with you. You know, I really enjoy it.
Yeah,
And it's
we
perfectly okay that we took an hour to do your pictures instead.
yeah.
With your narcissistic self up in the clouds and all.
Yeah, I gotta go find myself again. We've had a couple of fun. This has been fun. It doesn't always have to be UFOs and aliens, but you know
Right.
what? We always seem to tie it together anyway, just hanging out. So it's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm really glad you brought up that with Chris Bledsoe because you know. like you said, it really ties to get what you've been told. And to me, it's like, hey, it's another UFO buddy that is kind of crossing the line with the whole angelic realm, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, because for me, it's always been spiritual, Even when I was scared of it, it still it felt spiritual to me. And I don't know if you noticed that somebody in the group today said, excuse me, she said that the out of body experiences to her felt ritualistic.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
And I
I
was
remember.
like, oh, I don't like that word.
Right.
you
Yeah. Just
know?
like just like Chris Bledsoe said he didn't like summoning.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
it sounds dark and heavy and
Or just like abduction,
right.
can't they just say borrowed? Can they
Right,
borrow?
borrowed it. Experiencer. That's why I call us
Yeah,
experiencers,
that's as close as. And
Yeah.
I heard, and then before we wrap it up, I wanted to share with you. We all know that angel in Hebrew means messenger, or messenger means, but
Yeah.
angel, the word angel, I think it's from what you sent me, is angles. Angles. You know
Angles.
what I mean? It's
Mhm.
angles too. And it's
Mhm.
kind of like how you try, depends on what angle you're looking up at the sky around that sun halo.
Yeah.
You'll see that, these are angels, these are angles. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Just a
I
play
like
on
that.
words. I
I
think it's
like play
something you
on
sent.
words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
All right,
right.
everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We'll
Good
see you
night.
again next week.
Okay. Love you.